Wish I could have that day back again. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously not much, in hindsight. I was trying to get away a little bit earlier than usual to beat the traffic. Just put the car in reverse and just started backing out. I just didn't check to see if anyone was there. Straight out into some guy walking past.
That scene is unfortunately something that is repeated in car parks, suburban driveways and city streets almost daily across the country. Fortunately, the person in that incident was not badly injured, but others have not been so lucky. We've not been immune here at SA Power Networks either. In fact, we've had a number of potentially serious incidents involving reversing vehicles. So I'm asking you just to take that extra care when backing up, and where it's safe to do so, reverse park your vehicle so that when you leave you have the best possible visibility. Reverse in, forward out.
Let's just take a look at a few of the incidents George mentioned there. Our intention is not to apportion blame, but to highlight the fact that it only takes a few seconds for a situation to turn pear-shaped. You've no doubt seen it happen in shopping centre car parks, maybe even in the depot with an EWP reversing without a spotter. Possibly the most serious of the incidents happened in Mount Barker, when an 18-metre EWP backed up on a street, pushing a Holden Calais into the curb, causing extensive damage to the car. In March, a government vehicle contacted the rear of an SA Power Networks Pajero, which was reversing in a suburban street, causing around $6,000 damage. Also this year, two light vehicles, a Toyota Hilux and a Holden Colorado, sustained damage during separate reversing incidents. A year or two back, SA Power Networks released a job-safe work procedure for reversing and manoeuvring vehicles. Straightforward control measures which may have just prevented these incidents from happening.
What we're talking about here is just a few extra seconds of time to avoid making a mess of a reversing procedure, whether it's in the depot or out on the job or in a car park. Just some simple steps. First, as part of your daily pre-start checks, ensure all your vehicle reversing aids are working. Lights, camera if it's fitted, and the beeper. Get someone who knows the correct signals and procedures to act as your observer, and before you start the manoeuvre, take a good look around your vehicle and note any hazards. And as a tip for the observer, no talking on the phone or talking to other people during the procedure. If no observer is available, you need to have a good look right around your vehicle for people and other hazards.
By the way, if your field of view is somewhat restricted in a parking area, what's the harm in asking a passerby to keep a lookout for other people and vehicles? It's worth pointing out that the safety of the observer in any situation is paramount, and that they should keep a safe distance from the vehicle or other traffic. Case in point is a recent incident where an observer was forced to jump clear when the brakes of a reversing truck failed on a slope at Norton Summit. Reversing doesn't have to be that difficult. Well, that is, except for this guy. "20/20 hindsight, or rear sight, is always a good thing to have when reversing. Use it every time you get into a vehicle.